Hi friends, good morning to everyone. I hope all you are fine. So today we have the new topic regarding the AWS Elastic File System. You can say it is the part of one of the AWS cloud-based storage services tool. So it is just like you can say network file system, so that you can easily connect with your AWS EC2 instance, and you can put your files, and you can share with any EC2 instance. I can let's give an example. Suppose you want to store some of the file inside this cloud-based file system service, and if you connect with in different EC2 instance, uh, you can able to access your file uh, without any intervention. Like you can access your files. So today I have created some slides so that you can easily understand what is elastic file system. So let's discuss about it. Okay, so here we go. So you can see here we can discuss about Amazon Elastic File System, which is called as EFS. And today agenda, so we can discuss what is EFS, what is Elastic File System, and second we have to know how it works and how we can create the Elastic File System. And after that, so what we have to do, we can mount with two different EC2 instance. So and once mount with different two instance, we can put some file and we can validate from both instances whether we are able to see those files or not. So Elastic File System, like the Amazon Elastic File System, it is serverless. You don't need to set up your server, like you don't need to procurement your server, and it is absolutely serverless. There is no any minimum fee or setup charges is required. Whatever the storage you have to use, you have to pay for that, for read and the write access to the data stored inside this Elastic File System. And how it works, like you can mount the Amazon Elastic File System in your virtual private cloud. So you can say if you have any isolated network, so you can also connect that Elastic File System to make it secure. And it support this file system network file system protocol, like NFS version 4 protocol it support. And then come to the demo, right? So I have already told you, for this Elastic File System, first of all we have to create an Elastic File System. After that we can mount with two EC2 instance, then we can copy some data into the EFS, then we can validate the data from both EC2 instances. Okay, you can see the slides. First of all you have to go to the AWS services, and you can find by typing like the EFS, and then you will get this Elastic File System console. And once you get the Elastic File System console, you just need to create the file system, and it's very straightforward. Okay, so you don't need to get confused. You just need to click on the create file system, and once you open that, then it will ask you to enter the define location, like what is your name of the file system. Like you can see here I have given the demo EFS. It's just like example, but you can give any, you can define any name. And if you have any customized virtual private cloud network, you can select that. So accordingly you can connect your isolated network. And this Elastic File System, you can see it is the fault tolerance, and it is the reliable. It means like it can store inside, you can say all the across the multiple availability zones, not in the single availability zone. So it has the redundancy. So it has two options: either you can go with multiple availability zones, or you can go with the one zone as per your requirement. And once you get selected the define location, define options, you just need to create. And And once I created, as I told you, in order to access, in order to mount this elastic file system, we have to install this package, like NFS utility. And if this package is not available on EC2 instance, so you have to download the required repo, like the EPEL repo. If you go with Ubuntu, or if you go with the CentOS, like the whatever the repo file is required for the NFS utility package, you can download that and you can install this package. And once you install, you just need to create one directory, because this directory we have to mount with the this elastic file system. You can see here, so I just installed those packages, and after that I created this directory. And once the EFS got ready, so you can see the EFS file system is available now. And so you just need to click on the elastic file system name, and you will get the option to attach here with the EC2 instance. So once you click on the attach, it will give you two options, whether you want to mount with the DNS name or the IP address. So here we have mounted with the, you can see the you can do option, you can go with the DNS or the IP, whatever the is requirement, or whatever the easy for you. So according to that you can go with that. So but here you can see we are using the DNS name. So you just need to copy the command from the EFS portal. You can see here, once you click on the attach, you will get these options to copy the, you can just copy the command, and after that you can attach, you can mount with your EC2 instance. And once it got mounted, you can just copy the some of the files inside the this mounted directory. Then you can check on the both EC2 instance. So here you can go with some live demo. So let me go to my AWS console, so you can launch two EC2 instance. So you can see here, so currently we have two EC2 instance. So first of all, I will connect, I will mount to the dev instance, then I will put some file, and once we put the files inside that particular mount point directory, so we can validate from the different EC2 instance. So let's connect my EC2 instance. So let me copy this connection string. So now I have to, first of all, you have to go to EFS service. Let me select EFS. It's my new account. You can see there is no any existing elastic file system. So oh, it is already there. Okay. Let me delete the existing one. Okay, let's create the new one. Create file system EFS type in demo. So you can see here, I told you if you have any customized virtual private cloud, you can select that. Otherwise you can go with the default one. So currently I don't have any customized VPC, so I can go with the default one. Also the availability, we have two types of zone, like the one is the multiple and second is the single availability zone. So as I can select the default one, so let me click for the multiple availability zone. So I selected on that. So it will take some time to make it available. So let me pause here. Once it's available here, you can see it is available now. So I told you, once you created, you just need to select on the elastic file system name, and once you clicked, you will get this option. Either you can delete it or you can attach with the your EC2 instance or any compute device you can connect. So we can copy this command. So let me check whether that command NFS is available or not. You can see NFS utility, the package is already available here. So if you have any CentOS 6 or 7, if that package is not available, so as I told you, according to my slide, you can go with my slide and you can download that package, and you can install it, like you are installing NFS utility, then you can install it. So it is already installed, so you don't need to create that. So let me create one of the directory, because we have to mount that EC2 EFS. Okay, I have already copied the command. You can see it is the command, like it is the command to mount the elastic file system. So it is the default one. First one is the source, which is the elastic file system, but the target we have to mount with the EC2-EFS, which is the part of the our EC2. Okay. So you can see here the elastic file system has been mounted with the EC2 instance. So if I go to EC2 EFS, you can see the size of the elastic file system it is showing here. And so I go to the EC2 EFS directory. Let me get some files, like so you can see here I'm able to mount the elastic file system with my EC2 instance, and I am able to write the file inside this like the elastic file system. So what I'll do, I have to attach the same elastic file system with a different EC2 instance. Then we can validate whether this file is exist or not. So we can see whether we are able to access the file or not, so we can get confirmed, right? So let me pause here. So let me bring one of the other EC2 instance, so we can check that. So you can see another EC2 instance is up and running. So for the first time we did it from the we mounted with the dev EC2 instance. So I'm going to mount with my QA EC2 instance get confirm, and let me connect here. So I will get the SSS string to connect my server. So let me paste here. can see it is the new one. There is no any mount point or whether it existing mount point with the our existing file system, LST file system. So what I'll do, I can create one of the directory like mkdir QA -afs. So I need to copy the same command, and because it is the same another EC2 instance, but it is the package is already available here in FS utility is already available here, so we don't need to install that. We just need to copy the command, but the destination is the different. Destination is my QA, right? So copy the same command, but the directory name would be different on the different EC2, right? So you can see it is not exist, so you have to replace the name like the QA AFS. Okay, so it got mounted. So let me go to inside this files directory, and you can see whether my file is exist or not. If not exist, it means it's not working. If you're able to access, it means it's working. You can see here we are able to mount this with a different EC2 instance, and the file is remain there. It means our file is safe, right? So you can easily connect to the multiple EC2 instance and share with the EC2 in multiple EC2 instance, so that the end user can store their data and everyone can access the data from any of the EC2 instance. So that's it for today. So please guys follow my document, and if it's any difficulties, just let me know, so we can connect and we can troubleshoot on the issue. Okay, thank you so much.